Okay, hopefully this doesn't crash, and hopefully I can get all the way through this. The sessions do take some time, so because you have to go through the spins and move the chips and everything. So anyway, what I've done is randomized. So now I used to start off with the traditional Kavoris bet. I randomized it now. So now you just follow the yellow brick road and just follow the bets as outlined. So 30, I mean the chips, 33 to 36. Okay, and so here we go, and then we have 28 to 29, right? And then so that'll be here, and then we of course have 19 to 20. Okay, and then of course we have 2 to 5. All right. And we have 14 to 15. Okay, so there you go. That's the basic bet. Now what we need to do is add our corner and double street. Now it doesn't matter at this point. We're just going to go with the first double street that we have available, which is right here. It doesn't interfere with any other chips that are out. Okay, here's the corner. Doesn't matter. The first open corner is going to be here, and so that's the one we take. Okay, no interference with any other chips. Okay, there's the standard Kavoris bet. Doesn't look like the Kavoris bet. It is the Kavoris bet. Okay, it's just a random number distribution of it, and which is fine for online wheels because online wheels don't have the same bias that a real live wheel will. So this is why it's okay for online play. And it's probably okay even for casino play. It's just it's impractical to accomplish in casinos. I mean, some casinos will let you do it, I suppose, on paper. But anyway, here we go. Right now the wheel is green, so we have no uh, advantage or anything. We're just basically going to be recording. There's a loss. Okay, we have a lot of zeros here. Okay, and this is only two. I mean, there's no seasoning involved here. So, okay, next spin. Okay, 30. I had one session. I still made money. I had one session go all the way out to like double digits VSLs right in the green period, and there we got a win. So here's 20. Okay, we're going to reset the counter. We're now going to be following the instructions. Move. I don't know if you can read this screen. So it says split 1920 to 01. All right. Now it's being arbitrary. Of course, we know. Here's 1920. Okay, we're going to move it to 01. See, that's arbitrarily choosing 01 because all the splits are tied. Okay, so right now it's just green. So we're just basically spinning the wheel. And we do have, okay, we have some loss. And so we're going to keep going now for the next spin. There's no need to check anything. We're just seasoning, what I call seasoning the wheel. So here's 22. All right, and okay, so that means that our double street is no longer zero. It has a value of zero. So let's go to one that does. So let's go to 7. In other words, it can't. All right. So on the what we have is we have a potential of a 16. So we want to see if 16 is going to yield. It's a 3. So I mean that's, and what is our 22? We're on 22. It's a 4. So I mean it's just like whatever. At this point, it doesn't really matter. I can move it over one, but who really cares? Our corner should still be okay. Our corner just hit. That wasn't a corner. All right, so we're fine. So we spin again. So we haven't really gotten into the swing of play, and I'm just basically this is a green wheel, so we're just basically spinning through a green wheel, and okay, it gets a little more complicated once the wheel is no longer green. So we just hit that. We had our second hit. That helps to season the wheel. Every time you get one of these hits, it helps to season that wheel a lot. And we're going to go 3 to 6. 3 to 6 is really arbitrary. There's still zeros. And so, okay. See more corners are available now because that ship moved. Um, and all right, so there's our 15. We now are at par for profit. We're gonna keep going here, just keep spinning. All right, 23. All right, and now the wheel is healthy because it's now giving, even though we didn't have a split hit, okay, it's actually giving us instructions. Okay, so this is starting to show an a seasoned wheel. Okay, so here is 3-6. Okay, but it's still arbitrarily suggesting 7-8. All right, which interferes with the corner. Okay, so we're just going to basically follow the instructions. The splits always have priority. Okay, So now we need to put a new corner. So checking our corners, we see that 10, 11 is good because it still has a 0. We're 0 hunting at this point. So that's the first open corner. It's still not a seasoned wheel. It's just healthier than it was when we first started. Okay, we now have profit. So 4019, and here we go. All right, here is 24. All right, and that's our double street again, right? And so we check our double street. I mean, can we still get a 0 at 7? Yeah, but I mean, really, the only double street that's available is, again, going to be 19, and the double street of 19 has a rating of 22. So let's take it. Yeah, that's good enough. I mean, now we're starting to get some real improvement in there. So that was a double street of 19. Were we on 19 already? I don't know. I can't even remember if that was. But anyway, that's the best double street in the wheel right now. So we're definitely going to take it. That's optimized. So now we're ready for another spin. Okay, 6. All right. Still not a healthy wheel yet. So keep continuing to spin. Okay, 23. Okay, so we're still seasoning this wheel. Now 23 is a double street, so let's check our double streets. We are on our double street of 19, so that's here. That's 25. Still the best double street available, except for these here, which, I mean, let's see, this like a 22. See if it has a 0. No, it doesn't. Okay, we have a 7. Can't do it. So this is the best right here. All right, so here we are. We now have a profit of 1/9er, and so we continue on. Okay, bam. So, okay, now we're removing 2 to 5 and going to 3 to 6. Now that's interesting. Yeah, that's still a hot number, but it's still, the wheel isn't seasoned, so it's not relevant. Okay. All right, so we just hit that, and so there it is, 4029. We logged this profit, and we're going to continue to spin, waiting for this wheel to get seasoned so we can start rocking. Okay, so 19. All right, so we've got, this is equivalent of playing 20 stations. So this is why we're getting a good number of hits, and that's normally the reason you do, right? So taking out 3 to 6, and we're now going to be placing that at 9 to 12. Notice that progression. We're getting lower on the board now, so it's starting to get into seasoning mode here, okay, which is nice. Let's see how our corner is doing. We haven't checked that in a while. Yeah, we're still at 0. So, all right. And good. So we're now optimized. Yep, still a 0 on that. And so here we go. We're watching this progression. We're getting ready to have a seasoned wheel. Here's 30. Okay. And okay, 9. Bang. Okay. Now, okay, we're now taking 9 to 12 and going to, back to 2 to 3. That's interesting. I still think that's just not very healthy there. So I don't know. I don't exactly know. I don't think we're quite seasoned yet, and we're gonna log this profit of 4035, and keep going here. So I'm trying to go fast because we need to make sure we get this in. Here's a repeater. Make sure we get this in. Okay, 32. So you can show you the process. All right, 24 just hit. Okay, that is 24 is a double street. So let's check our double street real quick. We're at 19, and that's 46. Okay. So 46 is the number one double street still. Our corner should still be at 0, and it is. So, all right. And here we go. We're not going to touch any progression until the wheel seasons, which we're close to getting seasoning here. Okay, finally our corner hit. Yeah. And let's check the corner now. Corner, corner, corner. Okay. 10 is now an 18. All right. It looks like the wheel has seasoned. we're probably seasoned right now at 18 spins. Yeah, we are. This is going to be a seasoned wheel. There's no more zeros. Okay. And this move back up to 2 to 3, don't know. Don't exactly know about that. That might have indicated seasoning as well. It means there's no splits left, and we're actually working on relevant data that all the splits have spun through. And so anyway, I'm declaring this wheel seasoned at 18 spins. Um, and let me see what happened. Oh yeah, we're checking our corner. Okay, so 10 is an 18. So we want to get better. Okay, here we go. We have a 30, which is 20. So this will be an optimization here on the 20 corner, which is right here. Okay, so see, this is like an amazing way to play the cav. The way that we're just like moving chips around and everything. It is so cool, and yet it's still the cav. That's what I love about it. It is so cool. So okay. So that's it. We have optimized. We're fully optimized right now, and we are declaring the wheel season. So the question is, do we progress right now? That's a really good question. I mean, shucks, we're just now in. I'm gonna let the wheel hit first, cause I don't know, just how I feel. There it is, 29. So okay, we're now officially seasoned, and all losses will be dealt with appropriately. So we're going to go to 10, 11. Okay, so we're good. Aha, this is like stupid. Look at this. 20 interfered with the double street. So we need to reconfigure our double street. We really have 28 and 25 available and 13. So 28 and 25, or 29 and 13, and then 13 is 24. So 29, 28 is the best double street right here. Okay, so that's optimized. Our corner should be optimized at 20, and at yeah, it's unbeaten at 30 rating. So okay, so we are now optimized. We're going to log this profit. It's 40. Not quite. Had some losses. All right. Okay, so here we go. We've. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you always want to hit the key before you do that. So we want to make sure 28 is still the best, and it is. And we want to make sure our corner is still at 20. 20 is still the best. Okay, we're optimized. So let's now we are seasoned. All right, here we go. 22 and no instructions. All right, and 12. Okay, so now we progress, and here we go. Okay, and we're going to be right here on the progression, so here we go. Okay, 17. Alright, continue the progression. Very simple, easy progression too. 3. Okay, bam. So there's our 3, and okay, we're gonna reset everything, and okay, and we're simply gonna follow the yellow brick road. We're logging. Okay, we have our profit here. Saves. All right, so we are now officially seasoned. We're at par. We're actually at all-time high. I mean, and we are now going to follow the yellow brick road here, and 33. It'll show us where to put the chips. So 33 to 36. Okay, 10 to 11. Okay, 0 to 1. Okay, and 14 to 15. Okay, and 7 to 8. Okay, that's now our Kavoris bet right now, and that's the optimal splits, the best splits available on the board are right there. Okay, now we need to find our double street, our best double street, and there appear to be a number of them available here. It's from 16 to 28. So from 16 to 28, we see that the top number is 62, which is 19. So right here, that's going to be the optimal double street. Okay, now on corners, Looks like we're in the 40s, so 45 would be 19, of course. Can't do that. Okay, but we have 2356, which is excellent. That'll be 43, and that's the number 2. So right there, we've now optimized our board. We're now optimized, and we are cooking with gas. So here we go. Okay, 27. All right, now a healthy board. It's making a suggestion even though we've lost. So right there, that means there's a number of splits to choose from, which is what we want. And so now we're going 14 to 15, and it goes 18 to 21. So there we go. All right, and we're going to continue on as long as there's no conflict, which there is. There is now a conflict, so we need to take our double street and move it. Our double streets that are available are from 22 to 28. So between 22 and 28, we see that 22 is going to be the top. It's a 71 rating. So 22 right here, and there it is. That's an optimized double street. Our corner, we'll check the corner just for ducks, but 2356 should be number 1 on the corner at 43. Oh no, we have 19. 19 will not work. Okay. And oh, 51 would be 23. Yeah, I see. Notice how it's shadowing the double street. It always does that. 56 will be 26. Can't do that either. See, it just, see what I'm saying? It points out where those high squares are, and that's one of the things I love about it, how it does that. But anyway, the yeah, it's actually going to be where we're at. 2356 is the best corner available. Okay, so we spin. Gosh, this probably sounds really complicated, and I'm talking so fast and everything. It's kind of weird. But that's the, it's a different approach. So number 3 just hit. All right, now number 3 again was our corner. So we want to check the integrity of our corner now, to see that it's still the best, and we see that it's gonna be, because 23 doesn't work. See, none of these 30. See down here, nope, still optimal. That is amazing. This is a very hot corner right here. So here we go. Okay, 14. Now we just hit our progression threshold, so we are now going to progress. Okay, and we are here on the progression, so here we go. Okay, 35. Okay, no suggestions, so our splits are very strong, and we're going to progress again. Okay, and we're here on the progression now. Okay, 31. All right, we're going to progress again. Go to 5. Okay, 5 on the progression, so here we go. Okay, 23. Now that is going to be a double street. All right, and this is a free pass, so we're just, we're not going to do anything. We want to make sure our double street remains in the best. So 22 double street is rated at 90, and even though it just hit, it is the best double street available. So okay, this is good. So let's continue on here. Spinning. No need to progress. It's a free pass. Okay, it hit again. Okay, very hot double street, so we can see that, and that's how we understand what the wheel is doing, is by these. This is the way the wheel works, by the way. It works through the force of equal distribution, which is quantified by these numbers right here. As much as opponents say that it doesn't work, the opposite is true. The fact that they say that there's cold numbers, that cold numbers exist, that, in other words, yeah, the sleepers, that's what I mean, the sleepers exist, is the fact that they acknowledge that the system works, equal distribution works, and cold and hot numbers does work because you could have sleepers. If you have sleepers, those are permanent, excessively cold numbers. So they agree. They agree with this system. All right, and when we continue on, this is the genius of having 20 stations right here. This is just allows us to go through, and we don't have to pay for it. Okay, here we go. Okay, 31. Okay, and we now are going to progress again. Okay, all right, and we're now here on the progression. So here we go. Okay, now that is a double street again. Now we need to check the integrity of our double street. I don't think I did that before. I was too busy talking. But anyway, there we go. Now let's check it out. Now we're at 22 right now. So that, it's still the top double street. Unbelievable. My gosh. That is highly unusual right there. Um, Highly unusual. Okay, but anyway, the let's continue on. We had a loss, so we need to progress again. Okay, so we're going to be adding six more. Okay, and here we go. Oh, we're right here now. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, 19. All right, and we now need to go to 22, which would be seven more. So eight more. Okay, and now we're here on the progression. Okay. Okay, 24 is a double street. Okay, so now let's check the double street and see how we're doing. Okay. Yes. Well, now we can't very well take advantage of this 19 double street right here, which has surpassed it. Um, but you know, we are gonna have to remain at 22, which is, and then 25 is only rated at 56. So I mean, that's how much better we are right where we're at here. Okay. So let's see. Now we need to progress. Oh, no, 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 we don't progress. That's a free pass. So here we go. Okay, 35. Now we progress. All right. So now we need to bet 36 on all stations. So this is how we do that. We follow the yellow brick road first, and that'll be 33 to 36. 1, 2, 3, and then 10 to 11, which is 1, 2, 3, and then 0 to 1, which is 1, 2, 3, and 18 to 21, which is 1, 2, 3, and finally 7 to 8, and then that will be 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we need to come out with 6. So, well, we'll do that in a sec. First, let's do our double street. Okay. Number one double street is 19. We can't very well do that. So the next double street is 22. So here we go. And we want 1, 2, 3. Okay, now the corner, the top corner is here, number 19. Obviously, 19 is not going to work. Interferes with a double street. Okay. But then we have 86, 23. Okay, 23 interferes with a double street. Okay. So then from 86, we're going to go to 80. That'll be 31, which is quite fine. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, right here. Yep. So that'll be the top available double street. And now we need to put out our white chips. As we have everything covered here. Yeah. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. All right. And we could do one more on the double street just for fun, but whatever. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. That's correct. Here we go. Okay, 28. And, okay, let's see. We need to go 2, 3. So that's simple. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 3 is easy. So, okay. And so this is like the farthest I've ever been on progression right here. So this is rather interesting. Let's keep going. Okay, so there's our 8. And bam. All right. So let's go ahead and clear this out and follow the yellow brick road. That's what we're going to do. 4070, that is profit. And we'll take that profit. The farthest I've ever been on the progression there. So very interesting. Now, we need to follow yellow brick red. So we got 33 to 36, and that's where we're starting. 33 to 36. Like my brain can't even comprehend it. It's a split. See, it splits just amazing. 10 to 11. It's a nightmare, believe me. 0 to 1. 18 to 21. We got 2 to 3. Okay. Um, and it's important to keep up with these. All right, and that's the basic split. These are the best splits available on the board. We're now going to run with our double street. Obviously, the best double street that we want here is 128. It's going to be that 19 again. Still can't get it. So the next one is 117, which of course is going to be the 22, which we can get. So we take that. Double street has priority over corners. Corners are more flexible, and they actually, the top corner will be 28. And who would have guessed? Wait, 28 is here. Okay, we can do this. All right, so we have the number one corner as well. This is the hot corner of the board right here. Rated at 100, which is a higher rating than the splits that we have. It just so happens that these numbers don't configure splits, otherwise we'd be holding them as bets. Okay, so this is very interesting. This means a 29 and a 31 or a 28 and a 32 that cannot be configured into a split. That's why this is happening, and we're on it. Right there, we're covering it. So, okay, and we've logged our profits, so we're good to go. So now we have a seasoned wheel. This is going to be nice. Here we go, updraft. So here's the 10. Okay, so we're basically going to be moving our 10 to 11, and we're going to be moving it to 7 to 8, okay? All right, and then we're logging this profit at 4080. Okay, so now we keep going. Okay, and there's a 10. It's a full-on repeater. Well, okay. Um, and now look at this. We have a hot board. Our board is hot with choices. So now we're going to go 7 to 8 versus 11 to 12. Okay. All right, and let's go ahead and check some integrity. Our 22 double street needs to still be the best at 117. And it actually is, because we cannot improve it to the 128. So, okay. And then our corner needs to be the best at 28. So that's 100. It certainly is. So we are optimized, and let's go. Okay, 19. All right. And again, a healthy wheel here. So we're going to be moving our split of 2 to 3, and we're moving it to 16 to 17. Very interesting. And yeah, this does open up the double street of 4 to 7. So just checking that real quick. Um, a double street of 4 will be 72. Okay, we're on 22, which is 117, so we're good. And then our corner remains at 28, being number one, right? And ooh, we just got surpassed at 19. Well, we're not going to have a chance to do 19 because of the double street. So, okay, now yeah, we just got hit a second time, so now we're progressing. This is hot board right here. We're going to be really flying. So here we go. Okay, and we're going to be here on the progression. Bam! See, this is what I'm talking about. We're starting to hit, and will create a clogged wheel. We're going to run out of good numbers because we're going to be hitting them so fast. So 16 to 17, we're just going to clear and follow the yellow brick road, logging our profits. Oops. Okay, thank you. Logging our profit of 8.5. There we go. Uh, and okay, so follow the yellow brick road. We have 33 to 36. Okay, 11 to 12. Okay, 0 to 1. Okay, and that's no longer arbitrary. 0 to 1. And then we have 18 to 21. And we have 2 to 3. Okay. And there's our basic splits, the best splits on the board. We now go to our double streets. The best, obviously, is going to be double street 19, which we cannot take. So the next one is ostensibly, yes, and still is going to be 22. So we are going to take that. On our corners, we now have 102 being 19. We'll not able to do that. So therefore, we're back to 28. So that hasn't changed. All right, now we're fully optimized and we're good to go. Here we go. Okay, 29. And yes, a healthy board here, full of choices available. Now watch this. I don't know if you can read this right here, but notice it says 11 to 12, okay? And if we look at 11 to 12 split, we'll see it's rated at 59, okay? The split of 59. And it discovered this, so that's not optimized. The best one would have been to move 2 to 3, okay? But because 59 occurred first in the list, it's going to take this first and move it. So I can further optimize this routine by scanning all of, I mean, what a pain. You don't understand how much nested arrays, I mean, it's a pain. So, but if I had scanned the whole thing, I would have found this and said, oh, this is better, and went with that. I can do it. I know how to do it, but like, oh, what a pain. Anyway, 59 is the one we've decided to run with, and 11 to 12. Okay, now notice when we move it, okay, 11 to 12, we're going to move it to 25 to 26. Now remember, it's rated 59. Okay, bang, goes up to 82. So you see how it's improving our ranking. Okay, that's the key. That is the key. All right, now we have follow the instructions. We are in conflict with our double street. Okay, so the next double street open are all of these. So from 4 to, oops, I wish. Okay, so let's just check what the best double streets are here. 19 being the best, can't do that. Basically, our double streets will start at 10. So it's either 4, 7, or 10. Okay. And we see that 7 is the best. Okay. And so here we go. 7 right there. Okay. Let's check. Might as well check our corner at 28. 122. Clearly the winner. Okay. And so we are now fully optimized. And we're ready to go. We do have a profit here. Okay, 15. All right, and a healthy wheel. 2 to 3 is moving to 11 to 12. Okay, and is being logged. Okay, there's now a conflict with our double street. We need to move it. Okay. And now, okay, this is a very rare, it is a very rare event when you run out of double street room. Okay. Generally, what you want to do is move the corner and then take the space the corner was in. Most of the time, that'll do it. And then just the corners are more flexible, so just move the corner wherever you need it at the best ranking. So you just keep it optimal, but out of the way. The corners need to be out of the way. The double street always has priority. So, okay. So we've done this. Uh, and, okay. So that's handled. The corners should still be good at 28, and ooh, now a 10 has popped up. Okay, and a 10 is no good. So that's why that split is there at 11 to 12 is because of that. And that 10 split. Oh wait, that's a double street. Dang it, I'm an idiot. Okay, so back to spinning. Here we go. Okay, 14. So now we're going to progress, and a nice active wheel, 11 to 12, goes to 2 to 5. Okay, that will increase the ranking. And what has happened? Well, now we have double streets that are open. And so, like for instance, we have got 4, 7, and 10. 10 is now open. So that's really our concern is 162. It definitely blows away any other double street. So this is an optimization move right here. And we're going for 10 to 13. That is going to get us our best double street. That's support for what we're doing. It's very important. Um, okay. And now we might as well just check our corner at 28 at 122. Definitely blowing everything away. All right, now we're progressing. So here we go. You know, it's so funny that, this is such a simple system, but yet it sounds more complicated than everything else I've ever been doing. And we're going to progress right here. So here it is. Ba-bam, baby. Now, what is the deal here? Somebody screwed up somehow. Oh, no, it's progression. Okay, so that hit immediately. So we're going to clear everything out. Uh, oh, we didn't have to enter this. So there. And follow the yellow brick road and log our profit. So profit, 91. Okay. Okay. Now, following the yellow brick road, we're going to do 33 to 36. I should edit all this out, just do spins 20, 25 to 26. Okay, just following yellow brick road, 7 to 8. It can't put the chips out for me, so 18 to 21 and 2 to 5. Okay, and now we need to configure our double street. We want the best, obviously. If we can, get it, it'd be 10. So that will work. We have an optimized double street right now, and yep, 162 is beaten by nothing, and so that's perfect. The corner, optimal corner, is remains at 28, but there's contenders now. So 28. Okay, we're good. So this is an optimized board. So and we're doing extremely well. Let's keep going. Okay, 29. Bam. So a healthy wheel still. We are still raking in profits. So we have 7 to 8 to 1 to 4. All right. Uh, Now 29 is a corner. So let's check the integrity of our corner. 28. Still in raining. I mean, this is like one heck of a hot corner right here. Okay, and we are optimized. I mean, 10 should be the best at 162, and it is. So let's go. Boom, 26. Okay, and so we're now removing 25 to 26, and we're going to 7 to 8. Very interesting. All right, so far no conflicts. Everything is looking good. Logging this profit. And so, okay. Ooh, these corners. Okay, better check. 28. Yeah, it has changed. That's why it's important to check on these things. The optimal corner is 23. So if we can get it, we can. Now watch. Here's what's going to happen on this corner. Watch this. I'm going to put this here. Next thing you know, a split is going to move right in this area, and it's gonna take out this corner. I'm just ahead of the system right now because I found this. All right. So now this is the optimized wheel right here because you can't get better than 10. So you can at 22 and 25. So yeah, see, this is just, I can't believe I'm doing this, but actually, yeah, it's negligible. I'm gonna leave it. It was 1 point. Am I gonna move it for 1 point? That's just insanity. Okay, so here we go. But better watch the situation. Better watch the situation because it. Um, okay, as I predicted, 7 to 8. Let's see where it goes. Let's see if it. And I guess it didn't go there, but we're moving 7 to 8, and it's going to go to 11 to 12. So it didn't quite make it there. It actually is going here, upseating my double street. Okay, fine. So this is going to force my double street to move. The best double street, of course, is 163, which would either be 22 or 25. So either one of these, both of them conflicting with this corner. Well, it looks like we can just move this corner, and we're gonna run with either 22 or 25. And I'm gonna try going 22 to give room for the split, the corner. And the corner is that we want is 23, not happening. Okay, however, I'm hoping that I can get a 28, and I can. So that's that. See how we did that. So all right. So now we're fully optimized again. Um, okay, and that is, was that 2 losses in a row or one? 19. Yeah, pretty sure that was just 1 loss. Dang it, gotta be careful. Multitasking. Okay, 27. Okay, now we're moving 11 to 12 to 13 to, ouch, to 13 to 16. Okay, and now, okay, we want to check our double street at 22 because that was a double street, and yeah, we're good still. Okay, and our corner remains good at 28, right? No, at 26 would be better. I can't do it though. But 28 is, yeah, it's good. All right, so we're optimized. Okay, 32. All right, ooh. Okay, so the seasoning has weakened slightly. There's no more messages, so we're at basically, we're probably at halfway point on our session, around halfway point. And all right, we just okay. So 32 was a corner, so let's check the integrity of this corner now. 28 is 159. It's not surpassed. It's very close though. So here we go. Bam. All right. Okay. So now we reset this. Okay, we're simply going to be moving 1 to 4, and we're moving to 7 to 10. Okay. And we are logging this profit. Okay. And might as well just check the integrity of our double street while we're here. So we're going to go 22 is looking at 187. So we're good. Our corner of 28 is 159, which is reigning supreme. So we are optimized. Okay. A repeater again. All right. Um, so this will be 7 to 10. And we're going to go 25 to 28. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about, where it haunts. Look at that. It actually haunts the corner and the double street at the same time. Okay, so very interesting work that it did there. Okay, so now we need to configure our double street, and just using some intelligence, we see that there is going to be a 19 open. No, it is not open. All right, and so therefore we have a 7 that's open, and that's the only one. So we don't have to even worry. Just do the only one. Covering squares has priority over everything else. Make sure you get your full coverage if possible. Most of the time, it will be possible. Okay, now on the corner, we're looking for 156, which is 23 now, which we can do. So, bam. See, now the system has optimized this sector of the board by bringing a split in, and then we bring the corner in. So now we're covering this part of the board while the double street is focusing on this section. And it's all based on wheel. You can't see my hands right now, but I'm putting them in like a circle. It's all around the board. It's all based on wheel integrity right here, on equal distribution. Using that, like we were talking about in that other thread, using the strata or strata, however you want to pronounce it, strata or strata, using that 37 strata or strata. And it really is not necessarily 37. It's more, I mean, it kind of depends on your choice availability, because we are working in the area of splits. We're not working in the area of direct numbers per se. And I think splits, because you can have numbers that cannot be configured into splits, and therefore they will not figure into the calculation because they're separate numbers for the splits. So then that's when you use your corner and your double street to address those issues as much as possible, as much as you can get in to grab those areas. And anyway, this is what we're doing. Okay, we just had our repeater. It hit and then it repeated. So we are now optimized. Okay, and bam. So, okay, the wheel is still healthy. 25 to 28 is now moving to 20 to 23. Again, following the corner. So let's take that out of there. Okay, we're going to redo our corner. And 159 is best at 28, so that's where we are. Okay, that's fine. I love how this works, how this you can see the pattern. And if I could just see it like move by itself, if I could see these chips move by itself with each spin, I didn't have to do it myself, I would notice a lot more really interesting things. Why I think this video is so cool, because you can watch the wheel creating these patterns. I just think it's freaking awesome. Excuse my French. Um, okay. Uh, let's see. We are at 4, so we have a profit? No, we don't. We took a loss. So we're still waiting for this loss resolution, and we are optimized, assuming our double street's holding at 7. So 110. It's not. Wow, we can really improve our double street, but the problem is we don't have any room for it, so therefore we don't care. So that's that. And here it is, our second loss, and we have a healthy wheel. So we have 20 to 23, and we're going to go 31 to 34. Oh, wow, chasing the corner again. It just doesn't stop. Going into the hottest areas. So now we need to choose a corner, and we're going to be looking at 23 being the best corner, quite available. Now the thing is, our double streets have opened up, so let's compare. I'm pretty sure that we can get a double street here on 22 or 25 um, at 187. Yep, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to move this, and we're going to put our double street in at either 22 or 25. So I'm going to go 22, take out this corner, and then choose the best corner that I can. Obviously 26 is the best, not happening. Neither is 23. All right, so I'm sacrificing the corner again for the double street. I'm going to go 19, which is not working, and so therefore I must go 11. So that's there. Interesting. All right, and now we are progressing. So here we go. I mean, this seems so complicated. It seems it's really a lot of fun. I don't know. I just enjoy it. And So here is our first progression, and here we go at 2. Okay. Okay, healthy board. See, 31 to 34 is 2 units, moving to 11 to 12. 1, 2. Okay, here's a corner, 1, 2, which is now moving. So replacing the corner, 2 units. We want down here. So, yeah, 28. There's our 2 units. Okay, everything is good. The double street should be optimized at 22, and it is. And so, okay. All right. We just hit a loss, and we're going to progress. And our splits are now stronger. I like that. And then 3. Here we go. Okay, 17. Okay, no suggestions. So, all right. So now let's progress to the next level. Okay. And here we go. Okay, so now we have hit. Our double street is hit. So let's check the integrity of the double street at 22. And yep, we're cooking with gas. Okay, obviously our corner is going to be good at 28. Except for 23, if we can get it, yeah, we wish. And that's it. So, um, okay. And we're now, like, this is a free pass. So we just basically spin. This is the genius here, where it's like playing 20 stations. So here we go. We're not paying for a full 20. The reason why that works is because it allows our progression to be bigger than it normally would if we were doing 20 stations, but we still have the same, you know, um, benefit of having 20 stations. So that's the key. That's where you save money. So, all right. So here's 19. And gotta input that. All right. And now we progress to the next level. So, oh, again, the wheel has gone, the system has gone silent, not giving suggestions. So again, kind of indicating that we're at our halfway point, or that it's slowing down. So we're monitoring 96, 93. When these start to get lower is when you start getting to clogged wheel. But I think these are pretty good right here. We'll see. Let's see what happens here. Yep, 5. This is all good. No bidding mistakes here. And here we go. Okay, and that is a double street. And so checking the integrity of our double street at 22. Uh, and we're definitely doing awesome. So we continue on. Okay, so 15. A full-on miss. All right, so now we're progressing again. 6 more. That was 6 more. All right, and so we're now here on our progression. So here we go. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam! 36, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Am I at 54 minutes on this recording? I can't even believe it's been 54 minutes. Holy goodness. All right, well, I'm going to have to end this recording. I can't believe it went this long. Um, Bam. And so what we're going to do is clear this. That can't even be right at 54 minutes. I don't even believe it. So then we're going to reset this. Okay. And we're going to follow Yellow Brick Road is what we'll end up doing. But let's just log this profit at 41.17.